Today's video was sponsored by Pop Culture Zone Pressing Services. If you need your comic books pressed, I personally vouch for Pop Culture Zone as being one of the best professional companies in the game, offering hands down the lowest prices out there. Services start at only $9.99, and every order placed will receive free fast track turnaround times. Even though I press comics for my personal collection, whenever I need a professional press for my key comics, I send them off to Pop Culture Zone, and every single book that I've received back, every single one, has had results that have exceeded my expectations, and I am sure that they will exceed your expectations as well. Make sure you go check the link in the description below to head over to their website, popculturezone.com, for complete details on services and how to begin your order.
What is going on, YouTube? Chris with Journals, Comics, and Pop Culture, back again with some books that I picked up. Some of you may know that I had not picked up a comic book and bought a comic book for like over 4 months until I did that unboxing video like last week. Well, I hit up A1 Comics, my favorite local shop here, and picked up something pretty massive to me. I'm going to be showing you guys today. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please take some time to do so. Check out all the links in the description below as well, including some links to A1. They do live sales on IG weekly, like every Wednesday and Friday, so you guys can go follow them on Instagram and check out their live sales. They do some pretty awesome stuff there as well, even if you're not local. So I went to the main. They have 3 local locations. I went to the main shop in Sacramento and picked up 2 books. And this one book is very important, and we're going to go over it. But I am going to show you this one book that I just picked up for a few bucks. Daredevil 29, a cool Silver Age book. But it was decently cheap because it has a little tape pull or something going on there. I didn't care, though. I didn't have this book in my Daredevil run. So, yeah, $5. I picked it up. Awesome stuff, right? All right. Let's get into this book right here. There's a sticker on the back that gives away what it is. So I'm not going to show that to you guys yet. What do you guys think it is? Yeah, you're going to wait till I expose it, and then you're going to leave some comments now. But I know a lot of you watching are probably like, okay, I know Chris. I know what he's into. We know what we do here in Journals Comics. This is for my Grail run. It's funny because when I pick up, like, all I need is Silver Age books for this run, right? I pick them up and I put the title like Silver Age, or I picked up a book for my Grail run. And you're like, that's not a Grail. And I'm like, guys, it's for my Grail run. So what is it? Amazing Spider-Man. So there you go. It's an Amazing Spider-Man book. I only need a handful more. I don't even know what it is, like 40 more books or something like that. I counted recently. I forgot. And they're all Silver Age under 100 issues, from issue 1 to like 98 or something like that. I recently got the lowest issue that I own in my only single digit issue number 8. So what could this be? And I will say this, I do believe this is a Grail. This is definitely a Grail of a book because of, you know, of course the value, but also what key element is in it. Now, you could call it a secondary Grail. We'll get into that. But let me stop talking and just show you guys here, all right? I'm going to take it out of this Mylar here and pull it up. Are we... Are we ready? We got Amazing Spider-Man, obviously. Silver Age. I'm going to hide the number. Boom! Issue number 11. This is the second appearance of Dr. Octopus. I'll tell you guys, getting these early ASMs, I never in my lifetime thought that I might own the second appearance of Dr. Octopus. But there it is. I mean, looking at it right here, it presents really nice. You could, I mean, the colors still pop. They're still vibrant. Look at that. There he is. Wow. All right, so I already looked at this book. I picked it up in store, obviously. I think I already said that. And I went in there. I looked at the box that they have of all the early Silver Age stuff. And I had my budget, and I said, do I get Like there was like the first appearance of Molten Man, and then something else. Like, do I get 2 Silver Age books that I need for like the same amount of money, or do I go for one that really hits home? And I went with the one. Now, they had this book at a 4.0, and like I said, I already looked at this, and unfortunately, I looked at it after I purchased it. I don't believe this book is a 4.0. All right, now let me say this first and foremost. I love A1 Comics, and I've never had an issue. I've been going to A1 for like 12 plus years. I've never had an issue with their grading. Their head grader is, I think, absolutely amazing, very fair. I've seen a lot of books that I felt were conservative, maybe by a grade or so. So they are not incompetent whatsoever, and 99.999999999 times you're going to buy a book that's graded with a grade that is absolutely fair, and like I said, even sometimes conservative. But this time, I feel like it was definitely off. Now, let me show you guys why I don't think this book is a 4.0, okay? Let's just pull it up here. There's a lot of, even though the color still pops, look at that, there's a lot of crinkling throughout the book. Now, some of it can be smoothed out with the press, but most of it breaks color. Like, let's look up here at the top. You could see all of this crinkling. It's like it's breaking color. It's either a color smudge or just a crease. All of this, right? That's throughout the book. And then you got the spine wear, where it's really worn. And you got the ticks going this way and just the wear all throughout this way. That's color breaking. That's a color break. And then it also has what looks to be a subscription crease that doesn't run all the way up, but only to about right here on Doc Ock's face. But if you guys could see right there, there's the crease, and it does break color up to about right there. All right, now here's what's very important too is this the bottom of the cover right here. That is a lot of that's a lot of color breaks. It's rough to the touch. You know, you guys can, I'm going to show you guys right here. I mean, look, you can even see on the inside of the book, see how it's, let me see if you guys could see that roughing. It's just like pressed up. I mean, it's very thinned out too. So I don't know if you guys could see how just damaged that is. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's worn all along the bottom of the book. And now let's go to the back cover. You got a crease right here that runs from the top all the way down here. That right there is gonna take this grade down. And there's more of that fold that you can see on the back right there. I mean, there's color breaking creases right here. Now it's complete and intact, which is great. I'm going to show you guys the middle of the book right there. Okay, you do see a little bit of oxidation on the bottom staple, just a little bit, but it is complete at the centerfold. And then when we look at the front cover, you can see that the staples are attached. There's a little bit of rippage. Oh, see, there's a little bit of rippage at each staple. So what that means, rippage at the staple, is that each side of the staple, even though the cover is attached inside the staple, there's about maybe a millimeter or 2 millimeter rip going this way on both sides of the cover, front and back, on all 4 staples. I do not think this book is a 4.0. This book was fairly priced if it was a 4.0. Fairly priced. It wasn't a deal. I did get $20 off because of my point system. It wasn't a huge steal or anything like that. Before at 4.0, I said, okay, this is a fair price. It's rare to get these in hand. But I don't believe this book would grade higher than a 3.0 at CGC. And to be quite honest, saying a 3.0, I think is a little bit of a liberal assessment. I think this book can easily get a 2.5 from CGC, especially if they have been a bit harsher over the last year or so. with their grading. So I am honestly a little disappointed, but I will say this. If I brought this book back into A1 and said, hey guys, I picked up this book. Look, it said 4.0. I think I still got the sticker somewhere. Maybe not. It was graded as a 4.0. I really don't think this is a 4.0. They probably would overlook and say, you know what, Chris? You're probably right. And they would probably give me some type of store credit or something like that. I can't guarantee that that's what they do, but I'm willing to bet that they would do that. But I'm not even going to do that because, for one, and I tell you guys all the time, as collectors, we got to do our due diligence. I should have asked. You can't take the books out of their bag and boards unless you ask. And, you know, the owner, Brian, or anyone behind the counter would have been able to take it out for me, allow me to look at it, you know, which they've done before in the past. And I would have looked at this and I would have brought somebody over and said, guys, look, you got this at a 4.0. I don't know about this. Like, what do you think? They're like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe we can take this much off the price. I bet they would have done that. But I didn't. I said, you know what? You got it as a 4.0. We know that books, you know, when they're in, it was in the bag and the Mylar. It's tough to see through everything. And I took them at their word, which, like I said, 99.99999 times, taking them at their word is what I can do, what I'm confident in doing. But this time, again, like I said, I think they were a little off. I don't know why, but it's okay. I am still very happy, and I don't want this to be like some negative review to where somebody is shunning A1, because, like I said, this could have been handled differently and resolved if I did my due diligence. So will this affect me being a loyal customer at A1? Absolutely not. Will this make me do my due diligence even at A1 in the future? Yes. Yes. I mean, because everyone makes mistakes, or you know, who knows, right? Beyond that, I am extremely happy. And I'm telling you, like, in a year, I guarantee you, even if this book is a 2.5 or a 3.0 in a year, even with the way the economy is going right now, it's most likely that this book will definitely be worth what I paid for it at that point in time, if it is that much of a lower grade. But I am blown away that I own the second appearance of Dr. Octopus. Like I said, secondary Grail? I mean, I think so. I mean, come on, Rose Gallery, like, arguably the most notorious Spider-Man villain. And I own the second appearance. Will I ever own his first appearance? I don't know. I hope so, because I do absolutely want a full run of ASM Volume 1. One day! We'll see. But guys, let me know what you think in your thoughts below. Kick me in the butt in the comments saying, Chris, you should have talked to them about the gray when you were there. I know. But still very happy. And I still stand behind A1 Comics all day long. So, oh, by the way, this is part of the Alan Luck collection. And I love, this is one thing that I don't mind on comic books. Date stamps and stamps like this. This is like my third from A1 that came from the Alan Luck collection. And I think it's just really freaking awesome because it's nostalgic in its history. Who owned this book before? What does it say? Alan Luck, 3625 17th Street, or 17th Avenue, Sacramento, California. I'm going to look up that address. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Amazing Spider-Man number 11. Second appearance of Dr. Octopus. 2.5, 3.0, 4.0. I don't know. I don't care. Because I own it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be well. And until next time.